Woo! Big race. Let's go. All right. Game 1 of DSNF versus SURIA. Best of 5 matchup. Clash of the Classes playoffs. Here we go with John Bart, Vladivostok, Renown 44. There's the kind of secondaries. Interesting. Uso, Bo's favorite ship. And Schroeder. Schroeder this time. I have not seen a Zathlandia team take a Schroeder before. Usually they just take Michelangelo because it's exclusive, but okie dokie. What do we have to the south, bud?
We have a Lachlan, a Schroeder, a Giuseppe Verdi, a Renown, and a Borodino who's missing a flag.
You sounded so angry.
Like you went through everything and there's like that one slot and you're just like, I don't know, so screwed, I'm not gonna take one. Like throw in an A flag, like be like, well, at least you took all the flags.
Mm-hmm. Now, Renown, if I recall correctly, is unique to Bootopia. Yes, Renown is Bootopia's exclusive ship. We saw a lot of Renown last weekend because for Tier 6, it's a pretty powerful ship and it's pretty cheap. Especially now that Bootopia gets 2 points less cost for British ships and French ships.
And they still brought a Schroeder.
And they still brought a Schroeder. Whole team brought a Schroeder.
You know, fun fact, Fuso's banned from clan battles this season because it's just that powerful.
What?
Yeah. Why do you think it's tier 10?
Oh.
That's why clan battles is tier 10, just to keep the Fuso out of clan battles. Prove me wrong. Anybody prove me wrong.
I love me a Fuso. The Japanese shotgun. I hated the Congo. I loved the Fuso. I hated the Nagato until I think the last game or two that I was playing it. And then I hated the... No, then I loved the Amagi. Actually, I enjoyed the Azumo too, believe it or not. Schroeder making hard speed for the B-cap.
I hated the Amagi until I just gave in to running the accuracy module, and now I just hate it less.
See, I actually ran secondary Amagi. I really enjoyed it.
So I did that with the Azuma because, like, ironically, back in the day, that was your secondary battleships was Yamato and Azuma.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Falkland got punished while the Schroeder's just going to get B-cap.
I'm questioning what the rest of SURIA is doing right now. Like I guess they're trying to reorganize. Oh, I still have 3-0 on the bottom? Crap. Let me fix that. Thank you. What happens when you're rushing from one to the next and trying to get everything done? I'm glad we asked them for 5 minutes. If we did this faster, it'd be even worse. Ah, that's what they're waiting for.
What?
Look at the secondary spam from the Verdi and the Schroeder with Verdi's smoke.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's interesting that DSNF has not gotten apples.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that too. The Jean Bart's is chilling there.
Right, well, seeing the Renown going away, like, quite frankly, I'd shove the Vlad in there.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. But as a matter of fact, looks like Bortz is thinking the same thing. He's starting to move up.
All right, like, oh no, there's a Borodino. Well, we haven't seen those things survive long.
Yep. Schroeder's on 2 fires, dodges the torpedoes barely thanks to Hydro.
Oh, those aren't fires. Those are campfires. They're completely different. They're for cooking.
Okay. Giuseppe Verdi's smoke is about to expire. Verdi is one of my favorite Tier 9 ships. One of my favorite battleships. Just, I love the flexibility of the different opportunities you get with the smoke screen. It's got sap secondaries. I mean, look at those things just firing off. And that's a full secondary Giuseppe Verdi build, which is what I would do too.
The Renown, unfortunately, is going to die on the border because,
well,
he's slowing down.
His problem is he wants some secondaries, but not all of them. He could actually have secondaries. I think he'd be in range of the Giuseppe. Yeah, his secondaries would be firing off on the Giuseppe right now if he went all in on it, but he didn't. Vlad is an A,
he's
like you
just
mentioned,
losing all his HP for this.
for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna die. Make the gamer turn. Just
Yep.
like,
Yep.
just do it.
Yep.
Like at that point, it's you pray to God you get the overpens and not get citadel. But I mean, of course, because it's you, you're going to get citadel.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're the one shooting at it, which means you get the overpen. So it's like it's a lose-lose situation.
All right, first blood going to SURIA. Wonder when Poom's going to get out of the B cap, because he's been just chilling there getting shot at for a long time.
Well, ironically, they're going to be coming to him. The question is, do you go for the Fuso first and then get the Schroeder, or do you just go to the Schroeder, utilize the island to take the Fuso out of the fight for a bit?
I'd probably go Schroeder, personally.
I was thinking the same thing, but it looks like that's not their game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the Schroeder's gonna wait for the smoke for the Verde to come back, and then yeet yourself at something.
Giuseppe Verdi's in trouble. He's at 14k and 0k. Jean Bart with the brilliant salvo. Jean Bart, a faction exclusive for Zatlandia.
Ironically, I was about to say I really haven't seen much with the Jean Bart in its position. But I mean, you can clearly see they were rotating it. Like, and when you're rotating, I can see you not being in the action, but like he's in a really good spot to just smack a Schroeder, which he did, which means Fuso should be able to just nuke it for 2,000 HP eventually.
Mm-hmm. Bokpelin got spotted again. Vlad hits it a little bit.
Oh, Borodino's moving up.
Oh no, watch out for the Borodino.
You're gonna get radared.
Ah, the horror, the humanity. Nice dodge by Poom there. Does take one torpedo just as it runs out. Forces the DCP.
All right, time for the Fuso to make a gamer turn, shoot the Schroeder, and go in, because you gotta kill the Schroeder.
Oh yes. Here comes
And then set
Fuso
up
Salvo.
to get the Borodino.
Honestly,
He
at that
almost
range,
hit him with all the shells.
yeah, my favorite was the one that went twang, went straight up in the air. Honestly, at this range, I'd be shooting HE at this Schroeder.
As much as I kind of make fun out of wargaming, sometimes putting in useless stuff like dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of enjoy watching some of the shells just go in wild directions.
Oh yeah, I think it's one of the best features that they put into it.
Like I kind of enjoy that. Like it pulls you in a little bit more. Like it doesn't add or take away from the gameplay, but it just makes it slightly more enjoyable. Like, holy crap, the thing went that way.
Yep. Bebop is now starting to push in from SURIA towards the A cap. He wants to get onto the Vlad's side. Fuso shells from downtown.
Schroeder versus Schroeder secondaries.
Mm-hmm.
Fuso's got to make a turn and come back in.
Yes, he does. My money would be...
Technically, you know what the other thing I would do? Like, he's shooting AP, I'd just load the HE. Seriously, I would load HE in a Fuso.
That's what I said a few moments ago, yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You were talking about the dolphins and shells and all that. Pretty game.
I really hate the dolphins. I will waste a hydro just to be like hot killing the dolphins.
Someone needs to like mod the game so that the dolphins have lasers on them or something.
Oh, calm down, I chase.
Okay, well look, a little bit more damage from the Fuso, but Boom does go down in the middle. I figured that would happen. He took too many floods and stuff. But the problem is that Jean Bart now is forced to go bow into the Borodino, giving the Schroeder a lot of nice, sexy shots. So we'll have to see what happens there.
But he needs to actually turn his guns for the renown because he'll have his side, which would be a better shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is an opportunity to come forward. He's looking right at the renown. He's out of reload boosters. Ooh, nice hit.
Big hit.
For
I
someone,
mean, the only thing going on for his... Well, oh, why, Vlad?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at. The renown turned instinctively because of showing broadside, so then the Vlad decided to turn and run. I guess he's afraid of being torped in the face. John Bart kills a Vauquelin. Oh, and we're out on time, so guess what? As usual,
Right call.
as usual, your casters are paying very close attention to the clock. That game looked really good for SURIA, but time runneth out.
A little bit too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still question it. Like, can the renown realistically torpedo and kill you?
I honestly, with the amount of time that was left in the game, no. But you didn't notice that. I didn't notice. I'm sure Bortz didn't notice that. You know, so it is what it is.
I mean, even if he had the time.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're gonna get an ad break running through here, and let's take a look at the stuff here. So we've got HMS moving on to fight against Raider. The Divas, well, that's a withdrawal anyway. DSNF beat Rum. Oh, Rum did show up. Okay, I thought that was going to be a forfeit. They thought it was a forfeit, but I guess they showed up. Let's see, did they? Yes. Okay, so they played 3 games. Cool. Yeah, FS 35 looked pretty good last week, so that'll be a good game. What's going on with this one? Okay, they're going to game 4. They just haven't put the numbers in.
What? How dare a team go game 4 without you being there? They need to be all 3-0 unless Atha's there.
What's going on with Too Funny and Inca? Loss. Okay, so this might be a 3-0 sweep for Inca, which is interesting because they are not the seeded team. Seeding doesn't necessarily mean it's going to have to happen that certain way. That's why people love March Madness, for example.
Anything can happen. The funny thing is, the seeded teams, you have to be good every game. The non-seeded teams, you just need to do it once.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, looks like we're going to have a chance to play. I guess we'll be the 6th player for the other teams. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
they saw our win rates and said, nope, you two are banned.
There you go. I'm going to see if they can change the numbers to like 3-0 whatever over here instead of just WF, W, or L, whatever. But we'll see what happens. See what happens.
I suspect this game's going to be a little bit more actiony way sooner.
I have a feeling that's going to be the case, yes.
Just because, like, SURIA spent a lot of time setting up. They would have been rewarded if there was more time. So I can foresee. Yeah, we're just going to kind of set and go. Not wait for the perfect thing because, you know, they did lose that due to time. And it was a great job by DSNF by going. Hey, we got the stuff, we've got the time. Thank God somebody died and can pay attention to the clock because we know the streamers aren't because they're idiots.
Right?
You know? How did the streamers know? Oh, the announcer finally went with the ding, ding, ding. Like, oh, okay, it's a little bit too late now. Now we know why the Vlad just took a game return. Just take, I mean, that's one of those situations. Yeah, time's running out. Take the hit. Like you saw, the Vlad can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Take a hit and guarantee to, to survive.
Okay, they're sending it.
I'm
What?
a pie.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
That's okay. Do me a favor, if you're gonna tell them that we're ready, tell me that you said that we're ready, so that I know.
Right as they did that, I took the bite and was about to tell you.
Okay.
Like, my timing was horrible there.
Oh, goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2 of SURIA and DSNF2 in our playoffs bracket. DSNF2 up a game over SURIA. This is a best of 5. And SURIA is bringing, again, their same lineup. Giuseppe Verdi, Borodino, missing a flag, Renown, Schroeder, and Vaquellen. What do we have on the other side, Mr. Putin?
We have a Hatsuhira that's new today for this match, particularly. Brandenburg, I'm shocked and appalled. They finally said, hey, wait, we can use the Michelangelo.
Yep.
The Jean Bart in the Renown 44 because it's better than the 43. Right, like that's what the number means, right? Not the year.
Right. Right. Higher is better. Don't go for any 41s. 41s are bad. Go for 43 or 44, right?
Right, and that's how it works in golf too.
And wine. No. Sorry, wine's the other way.
Well, not if you're looking at alcohol content.
All right, if you're talking about proof, yeah, that's a different story.
I can't remember what they had last game that wasn't the Hatsuhira, and we can see how bad my memory is. Literally just watching, I don't remember.
Last game, they brought 4 battleships and then the Schroeder.
That's right, it was the Vlad.
That's correct. So this time they're bringing the Hatsuharu, and it makes sense because the Hatsu has 5.8 kilometer vision, and they figure, I'm sure if Surya is going to bring a Vaquellen, well, then they have the vision advantage. And you can see Pumse doing just that right now in the Hatsuharu. I'll tell you what, these tournament organizers are fantastic. I put out something saying, hey, can we have this? And they're like, we're on it. In the midst of doing everything else for the tournament. Appreciate you guys.
Well, the Hatsuhira is wisely taking this cap from the edge, knowing that there is a Borodino in this game. Borodino popped radar for what? I don't think he caught a single ship on that radar, so...
Nope, he did. He caught the Michelangelo in the middle.
Oh, did he? Okay. Then I'm wrong.
That's the thing about these small maps. Yeah, that 12-kilometer radar is huge. I mean, if you hold the Alt key, look at how much of the map he covers. It's huge. He covers all of B, basically.
Oh, so it is 12? I don't really see a lot of Bordinos.
Okay. Now, if I'm this Michelangelo, I'm probably just not gonna... I'm not gonna stay, but he wants to stay. I try to get out. Find a way to turn around or whatever. One of the most expensive ships, and he's sitting there.
What do you mean, try to find a way? Let me hit W 4 times, and then, oh, wait, I have a smoke, and just turn in front of everybody unspotted, because you know the radar's down.
Right. I mean, he's got the or he could just... Honestly, he could just say to hell with this and just... just YOLO charge the Vaquellen. He's got the Hydro on. He could do it. But he's just happy to sit there.
Well, ironically, just by sitting there, as stupid as it is, wasting an expensive ship, you're keeping our DD in check. You can't go anywhere and potentially do anything.
Well, you say that,
right?
He's actually left the cap now.
Right. If he leaves the cap, you get the cap, which means you can, I don't know, use your smoke and get the hell out of there. I don't like honestly. I don't know why you don't take superintendent.
And Michelangelo, I don't know either. That's such a
Like,
helpful skill. You know what the problem is? I'm looking at the build. The problem is he wants top grade gunner, he wants pack a punch, and he wants adrenaline rush. So in order to take superintendent, you have to give up one of those three,
right?
or
just get rid of top grade
survivability.
gunner.
I would agree. I'd get rid of top grade gunner and go an extra one of these.
Like, I'm sure your top grade gunner affects your secondaries, but that's mainly your for your primary skill, if you ask me.
Yep.
Right, that superintendent, we've seen too many times when Michelangelos get punished because they didn't have the smoke. And like, why is he not just going forward, smoking up and doing all this? He only has 2, so he's got to be picky when he does it. So,
Yeah, I might pick superintendent to drop top grade gunner. Honestly, I'd probably drop the shell switcher too, because gun feeder doesn't really matter. Michelangelo, you're not firing your main guns that often. So
yeah, but you took a special captain that has that.
okay. So I might just drop that for priority target and superintendent, or I don't know. You could even go for the torpedo stuff if you really wanted to. There's
Well,
other options.
Importantly, while we're bitching about a Michelangelo build, the Vlaclin is just coming to potentially deal with this Hatsuhira, realizing that, you know, it's just potentially a DD at A.
It's a smart decision. Now, does the Hatsuhara have radio location? He does, so he knows that something is over here. And since they got the B cap and they know where the Borodino is, and they most likely know where the Renown is, they probably said, oh, hey, that's probably the Vakpilla. And oh, look, he's spotted. So, yeah, Pumse is going to be in trouble. He's detected now. He's going to smoke. That's going to buy him a little bit of time to allow the Vakpellan to just charge him. I think Pumse was loitering a little bit too long in the cap here. Does he have engine boost available? No, not for another minute. He's going to get run down. Schroeder goes down.
Schroeder goes down. Oh my god, Jean Bart's losing a lot of HP, but
So is the Renown 44.
I think the game plan was to suck him into Brandenburg.
Looks like it, actually. Yeah, I see the Brandenburg shells coming in now. Very smart idea there. Oh, nice hit from the Brandon. Aquellan's got the reload booster running at a bad time. Hatsuhara actually managed to disappear.
Giuseppe Verdi decided to smoke at C cap with the Jean Bart and Renown still spotted.
That's very smart. That's very smart. He doesn't have a plane, so they're spotted simply because they keep shooting. Jean Bart even firing to make sure that he continues to be shot at by secondaries. There's the plane. Now, if the Jean Bart can ram, I'm sure that's what he's trying for, then he's fine. Is the Giuseppe gonna pull off a hero play here? There's the ram, and there's the hit on the Renown 44. Nope, not enough.
No hero play.
No hero play. Vakpellan does take down the Hatsuharu, though, but loses a lot of hit points.
We kind of knew that was coming, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like I said, I think the game plan was to draw him into the Brandenburg secondary and then kill him or get him as low as he is now, because he can't do a YOLO run anymore, because he just dies to somebody coughing on his general direction.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got a Borodino in the middle, Michelangelo still in the middle. He's got both of his smokes, so he's ready to go.
I would just go ram the Borodino with your torpedoes. Like, the Renown, just go stake C, because you're going to lose A, whatever, who cares?
Mm-hmm. Well, look at Boards. He's actually ready for the Renown. He's waiting for the shot. He's not looking. Never mind.
I mean, I'd just let your secondaries deal with it while you gangbang the Borodino.
Absolutely, I agree. The Borodino's the bigger deal right now.
Like,
It's funny, though, because
both of your smokes, just... Why are we reversing and not going for it with a minute 34 seconds left in the game?
Yeah. Well, probably because they are ahead on points by a good margin, so why risk it?
I mean, no offense, you lose your Michelangelo by sitting there just letting the Renown shoot you.
Mm-hmm. Now they're playing it safe. I get it. I understand. Because now they're gonna yeet the Brandenburg. Brandenburg will either torpedo him or ram him. There's no way the Brandenburg's gonna die to a Borodino drive-by here. Borodino knows this. He's just gonna go for the ram. It's gonna miss. And then we're gonna have the Brandenburg with a nice shot in the and he fires too early. Okay. Ports!
Why are you taking so much unnecessary damage in a Michelangelo when you have two smoke? Your two smokes are still ready.
He's afraid of the radar, is what he's afraid of, probably. But it's like, who cares? Like, the radar. The radar lasts for 25 seconds. The smoke lasts for another 40. You have 15 seconds of smoke past that radar.
Yeah.
And I would argue the best time to smoke would have been when Borodino was too busy trying not to ram, or trying to ram, whatever the situation was. By the way,
I mean, yeah, time's up, but like, yeah. The sooner you bait out the radar, the better off you're gonna be.
Right. If you are in a situation when you are that close to Brandenburg and you're firing at somebody like the Borodino, do not ever zoom in when you shoot. I have a feeling that's what Bort did. He zoomed in. You got to stay absolutely 100% zoomed out. You also have to wait until they start making that turn. If they make that turn, give it a little bit more time, get that better angle. And if you don't think you're going to get a flat shot on the midsection, aim for the rear. He didn't do that. He aimed for the midsection. Most of that stuff bounced.
Well, Team Bravo won.
Team Bravo won. So DNSF with 2 games over SURIA. Let's get back to the tournament page. I've been told that oh, here we go. This page has been updated with the number. Oh, so much better. See, this is good. 3-0, 3-0, right? Withdraw, fail. This went to a game 4, AOD Merc. 3-0, 3-0, lots of 3-0s. We still don't have VF-119 and Java Fleet yet. I'm gonna go ahead and run one final ad break, and then we should have a good amount of ad break time taken care of there. That's good. Utopia, so Glocka and IRN both getting some good advanced good 3-0 sweeps there. We are bringing you DSNF2 versus SURIA. This will end early because of the fact of all the withdrawal fails.
Or the withdrawal successes. Like, why does everything have to be a fail? Somebody succeeded there.
That's true. But I'll send you the direct link for this sheet that I'm looking at. Understand what we're talking about.
Are there any pretty pictures on this sheet?
No, but you're welcome to screenshot it, put it into Paint or something, and do what you'd like. Also, hello to Around 237 and SFNL1.
I'll try to say what I can say without getting in trouble, but we were doing something for the CST, right? And I'm looking at the map, and I looked at the individual and I said, I see this, and all I see is a Venus flytrap drawn on this map with ships.
Right?
He goes to me, he goes, crap, now that's all I see. I'm like, I can get some pretty pictures drawn in here if we need to be. Why do they do W and F and not L?
F for forfeit. That's why they do F.
Oh, okay. Wow, there are a lot of forfeits.
That's what I was talking about. Are we ready to go? Hold on a sec. Actually, let's pause for just about a minute if you don't.
I'll let them know we're waiting for you.
I know. I just hit the ad break. So I'm trying to wait about few seconds. I don't want people to miss the start. Oh, which reminds me, guys, I am also over on YouTube. You can catch it that way.
Let me know when you're at 30 seconds, because that's how long it takes to load into the game.
Yep, and that would be now. So
Right,
always a challenge. There's a lot we're trying to convey for you guys in the stream. We generally don't like to keep teams waiting, but at the same time, it's hard to balance that with the audience. We are ahead by quite a bit, so enjoy that. All right, here we go. Round 3 fight of SURIA DSNF2. DSNF2 has 2 games over SURIA. Best of 5, meaning this is a make or break for SURIA. There is a loser's bracket, and a team in the loser's bracket can fight their way back into the grand finals with a 1-game deficit, but far better to stay in the winner's bracket if possible. So let's take a look at the lineups. SURIA bringing Giuseppe Verdi, Borodino, Renown, Schroeder, and Vakwellen. Feels very familiar, Puddin.
I hope you're sitting down for this, because this lineup completely changed to a Hatsuhara, Borodino, a Jean Bart, a Michelangelo, and a Renown 44. Oh wait, no, it didn't change at all.
You know what? I'm sitting down for this, but just for that, I think I'm going to stand up.
Interesting, I think the 2 DDs actually spawned on the same side this time, and both beelining for C, potentially.
So last game, they started on the same side as well. The difference was that the Vakwellen went for the B cap right away. And Luffy is doing the same thing in this game. Polar is a very small map, and it's very easy to take advantage of battleships that are trying to get to a certain place on the map that's not where they spawn. And you can see that spare 01 in the Jean Bart showing a lot of side here early on. But so is the Renown, the Borodino, the Schroeder. Well detected.
That. Oh, the Hatsuhara is doing a smart thing, reversing into the cap.
Well, that is absolutely the careful thing, you know. I like that. He does, of course, have radio location.
More importantly, luckily, the Borodino spotted, so you know exactly where you need to be to stay out of the radar. You know the Vlachlins and B, you would have to assume he would be facing towards A. You know, but you never know. He could have backed in too. He is a little bit quicker.
Now, 35 seconds until the Hatsuhara is able to capture the C cap. Borodino has radar coverage. He should know this. There's the radar. Now that's a 6-second delay until his renowned teammate can shoot. Humse realizes he can be shot at from the Borodino and wisely starts moving. Just as his engine boost starts to expire. It's another suggestion for y'all that are watching. If you are warships enjoyers, never start the game with an engine boost on if you can help it as a destroyer. Far more important that you have it available when you need it the most, like dodging.
Well, I mean, the other thing it does is use speed boost right away. Guess what? You're putting your support and anybody that can support you even greater distance away from you.
Yep, you're running away from your teammates.
Right, and especially at the start of the game, preserving HP is very important. Now, at this point, you got to be questioning what the Falkland's doing because A's not being capped. Right? Which means you could be thinking he could be coming over to C. Like, you got to be thinking like this as a DD player. What is their other destroyer doing?
Yep.
Considering you have RPF, you know he's coming to C now.
Yep. So why are you going straight back in? Oh no, they spotted each other. Good thing the Hatsu has smoke.
More importantly, good thing that the Borodino radar is down. Flaccolin used his reload booster and
he got excited.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably should be a little bit more patient when you know he doesn't have smoke.
See, the thing is, if you look at the setup here, DSNF, John Bart, Renown 44. Oof, John Bart just got smacked. And the Michelangelo have all been spotted going towards the 1-3 line. So if that's the case, you have to be thinking, okay, they're going to then push at C. And sure enough, that's exactly what SURIA is doing. Oh, look at these Hatsu Torps. Nope, Borodino stopped.
More importantly, look at this Vlakland. He's just going for it.
That's what he should be doing, right?
Yeah. Use the smoke.
And Hatsu knows it. And now there's the radar. We're about to see a dead Hatsuharu.
He just got sniped. That poor Hatsu, like... Yeah, here's the problem with being the DD on the kite side. Why are you... Well, I mean, like you stated, like, why are you trying to get this cap if you know this is where they're going to push?
Exactly. Now, his death puts problems for both the Brandenburg and for the other team. Now, the other side, they know they have to push. They're going to break through the Verdi pretty soon, from the looks of it. And once that happens, they'll continue to move up towards the Giuseppe, but take them a while to make this. And with the Jean Bart so low, he can't come out first.
Jean Bart can't come out until he gets a couple of heals off.
Oh,
which means the Renown has to do it. And do you really want to do it with the Borodino looking at your broadside?
That's what I mean. He's got to let somebody else go out first. Let the Renown go first. Let the Borodino shoot at the Renown. There's the shot. Now the Jean Bart come. Oh, he's shooting at the Michelangelo. Better choice.
Oh, look. He still has 2 freaking smokes left.
And you know,
like, I understand,
the
like,
Borodino radar.
But I mean, more importantly, like, you know, he's got the radars. Like, that's an opportunity to beat the radar out. I don't know, potentially keep your destroyer alive, even though like he's dead because.
Well, he's on the other side of the map. But take a look at how much radar coverage. If you hold down the Alt key, Borodino in the middle literally covers the entire map.
It's the map.
All right, so Paquelin charging in. Brandenburg gets the Renown because the Vaquelin left. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Brandenburg's got broadside shots on the Borodino.
Yeah. I think the Jean Bart is trying to keep him pinned there.
With his dead body.
Yes. Well, I mean, whatever it takes, right?
Michelangelo for some... radar. Yeah, okay.
But I mean, like, okay, the radar's down. The smoke was over with, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised he's not turning and torping. He had the opportunity. He doesn't anymore. Now he's chosen to just go bow in. But Vaquelin exists, and there's going to be more torpedoes coming from the Vaquelin.
Oh, yeah, I think those actually connect. At least one? No.
It didn't need to. One did connect, but it didn't need to. All right, well, SURIA is in the lead by quite a bit at this point. The only way for DSNF2 to win, I think, is for them to kill all the things. Good luck.
Well, they definitely need to kill a Borodino. The Vlakland has to die, right? Ironically, I think if the Vlakland dies, you can start getting caps to maybe give yourself more time, even though there's 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with the... I think you're right. They have to kill everything. So if I was a shorter, I'd stay on the A line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would be the safety net of something bad happens.
Oh, and that's exactly what Akeem is doing. As a matter of fact, the Renown is not even really paying attention to that threat and goes down.
Borodino just goes forward, gets on the other side of the island, probably caps A. Alright, like, gotta respect the battleship. Still got a lot of HP, but the shorter does too. The Vlakland, like you said, is just Yeah, I just got to keep this big dumb battleship spotted. That won't be hard.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of action. Oh, there goes a spotter plane.
Woo, spotter plane! Evacuate the captain!
I don't know for what.
Evacuate the captain.
No, that's what the lifeboats are for.
Yeah, but there's no lifeboats you can launch in this game, so the only thing you can do is put the plane up.
Right, so he can die like Yamamoto did in real life.
Well, that's a little different because those were P-38s that shot him down in G4 and Betty. But you know,
right. We're just gonna go with that. Yeah, Steam Alpha wins. So.
Ooh, we don't have a blowout here when there's no sweep. We go on to Trident, everybody.
Oh, so that's gonna get us game 4 for the
I'm
humanity.
gonna get my game 4. I love my game 4. You know it. I like game 4, and I'm standing. Now I think I'll sit. Let's take a look at the rest of the tournament, see what's going on. Remember, guys, you can always type !Clash to be able to get all the links and stuff that I'm showing you guys. You can follow along that way. If you are entering the giveaway and you're typing !ticket and you're getting an error message saying too many tickets, you're good. That means you've entered the giveaway. You're set. Chill, relax, have a good time. At the end of our matches, Puddin will be doing the draw. So we've got this match. Might be at the end of game 4, might be at the end of game 5, depending. And then we've got our third scheduled match, which I believe... What did I schedule us for? 3.3. So I scheduled us for winners bracket 3.3, which will be... Oh, look at this. Bow2 and WTFS going to game 5, Puddin. Wow. That's
Bunch
impressive.
of jerks.
That's
yeah,
very
but we're
impressive.
not there to cast it.
I know, but we'll cast whoever won that, so that's cool.
We don't want to cast that. We just want to cast game 5s and 6s and 12s.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. 6s and 12s. Well, we do have a best of 7 tomorrow, you know. That's the grand final. Too funny? Forfeited. What? They were out 3-0 and they just decided to throw in the towel. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. 2 Zathlandia teams out. That's LGS and Too Funny so far. You know, Puddin, I like the use of the Borodino. Oh crap, I forgot to go back to port. I like the use of the Borodino to counter the smoke and everything. That's really cool.
Well, I mean, they finally got it to work. Thank God they just didn't die like it has been from what... God, that hurts. As we've seen lately.
SURIA has said that they are ready. We will most likely be bringing you game 4 in moments.
So we get a forfeit from somebody. Well, I mean, there was a lot of that going around earlier.
Well,
Usually
hopefully,
I don't see it later.
hopefully, yeah, we got it all out of the system, right? All right, DSNF2 saying that they're ready, and we're off. I think we do the reversed again. Yes. All right, and let's go ahead and take a look at our lineups. In Game 4, SURIA needed to win a game, and they found a way to win, which is awesome for them, and awesome for us, because that means we get to Game 4, and we love matches that are closer, you know, all that good stuff, instead of just blowouts. So let's take a look at our game here. So we've got Giuseppe, Borodino, Renown, Schroeder, Quellen. Look, it's the same thing, Puddin.
Wow, well, they traded out the Hatsuhiro for a Lightning. We got a Brandenburg.
Yeah, and a key.
I'm going the wrong way. They also traded something out for the key, Jean Bart, and we got a Cavar.
With Furious. A furious tier 5 Italian pasta boat. That's interesting. Oh, nope. That's a draw. Close game, could have gone either way.
Well, like, really? I want to burn, but I don't want to burn, and we're going to put it in a tier 5 that literally nobody's played, probably free experience out of it. Like, I couldn't tell you a single characteristic about that ship. Other than
wow.
it sinks, it burns, and shoots.
We're already starting again. Puddin'.
Well, I mean, you're pretty much on the clock for a restart.
Yeah, but usual... Is it the spawns? Spawns look different, I think. I think they had the wrong spawn setup.
Maybe. But even with the restart, you cannot change any ships or the captain builds. You can't change the player, but the player needs to have the exact same ship and build.
That's correct.
But luckily, we didn't have to change anything except for...
No. Now, when I put this out to YouTube later, of course, I will be cutting the start. So, no change for SURIA. The big change is for DSNF2. They're still bringing in Jean Bart. This time, it's PC Builder in it. Sparrow 1 has now been demoted to a tier 8, the key. Boards is still in the Brandenburg. And we've got a Cavor with Furious. And Pumse in a Lightning. Why Lightning, Puddin'?
It's got a cool name.
Ah.
Well, I mean, you get the hydro, the smoke, so the Vlakland can't just rush you like he did last time and not be prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, if you're winning, why are you going to change ships unless, like, you're going on a certain map? Like, just take, for example, Sleeping Giant. I could see bringing a Salem with hydro, putting it on the A side because it actually makes sense. It works there. The hydro covers everything for the cap, right? Like, you know, like you will have certain ships for certain maps sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not clan battles with you need a generalized game plan because you don't know the map. You know the maps. Ironically, you also know the team you're facing.
Yep.
It's almost like it's a real competitive game mode.
What? We can't have that. I need to sit down for this.
Good. Glad you're not standing, because here's the other thing. Bringing an aluminum baseball bat is still illegal in baseball.
Now I have to stand back up again?
Just not going to win today.
Nope.
Yeah,
right,
there goes
Lightning.
the hydro.
Yep.
He
It's the
won't
hydro
detect
up.
the Vlakland, but he will definitely take any torpedoes that potentially go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 3 kilometer personal defense hydro. And let's see how far away the Vakvalan is. It's 4.5.
Like, the island itself is 3 kilometers.
Hmm.
And this is going to be interesting. They probably will catch the Vlakland leaving. Is the Brandenburg's pushing up with Jean Bart?
Yeah, but he's spotted. So is the Vakvalan now. Borodino, I'm really surprised to see the Borodino playing where he is. I would think the Borodino would be at the island where the Vaka is, because then he can radar and cover so much.
Well, if he just moves forward, he's got the island above B, and then he just covers, like, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to cover C as well, I suppose.
I mean, at this point, why? Like, it's 2 battleships going to sea? You should know this by quite simply, you know,
Math.
A's being flipped. Right? Like, like, you really have to just be concerned about the lightning, because, like you say, everything else will just eventually get spotted naturally.
So, the Jean Bart hasn't been detected yet, so they haven't seen where the Jean... Never mind, he shot.
As John Bart says, streamer says what?
Oh, God.
I'm waiting for the action to come out and see. Right now, it's we're just doing a slow journey. I remember doing that in my Arc Beta, diffed up with you one day.
Yeah, we had fun, didn't we?
Ironically, I still got like second or first place just by taking the long journey shooting things at range.
Hmm. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Looks like DSNF2 is trying to focus down the Borodino.
Let me light up the cigarettes so I can tell the kiddies a good story. All right, looks like the key is finally going to get in on C. I wonder if the Cavar is just going to be the one to take it to try to stay dark, or if they're both going to try to focus down this renown.
Well, the Cavor's got 11.5 kilometer concealment. Assuming he's taking
Shut the
concealment stuff. Oh,
Borodino.
you shot the Borodino, the Cavor?
Yeah, Corvor took a pop shot at the Borodino.
Well, that worked so well, didn't it?
Well, I'm sure the Borodino's going, crap, I'm dead.
The big problem is that got him spotted. He can't go in the cap like he wants to. And you can see the Vakpalin and Borodino are both looking at the key like they're food. Like it's, you know. So, that's a dead key. You guys just mark my words. That's a dead key. The Vakpalin's probably just going to YOLO charge him. I don't know why the key went so far up. It would have been far better suited just to go and park next to this island here to the south and take the cap for free. Then go forward and get spotted and shot at.
What?
No.
Get a cap? What are you playing? Intelligently? This is cap all, kill none. I mean, kill all, cap none.
Oh, okay.
I get it confused sometimes.
What about kill none, cap none? Oh, wait.
Well, then we have a draw. We already had that last week, and we had one
did.
today.
We did. That was fun. For us.
All because somebody wanted to torpedo something.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the Vlachlin's going to get torped by the key.
Well, that's like his only defense. He's not even looking that way.
Oh, lightning. Oh, okay, because of Borodino
Now
radar.
he's spotted. Hey, there's the torps. Widespread, smart.
Torps by everybody.
Lightning opening up. Vor trying to help. And that's a dead key.
Darn it, I was really hoping to run out and take the shot and just be like, I stole that one from you, buddy.
That would be pretty funny. And the Vakpalin survived.
What? A French DD survived.
French destroyer
Well,
survived. Next time, bring Hydro.
I was gonna say next time, Cover, hope you get set on fire because that Furious is really coming into play right now.
Hey, he could get flooded from this one torpedo. Nope.
Right, but it's only fires, isn't it?
Nope, fire or flood.
Okay.
Either way, he's got a Renown just chasing him down, so that's going to be it. And on the other side, Board's not looking too good.
Well, let's see. We have a dead Kavor. It's just a matter of time. Brandenburg, like, who dies first?
I'll tell you, PC Builder's doing a great job of not being shot at. And allowing his teammate to get shot at instead.
Oh, you mean the law health guy that needs to survive? And never mind.
Now, if this is a random or ranked battle, this is the part where, you know, the Brandenburg starts, you know, trying to sink his team by screaming at his teammates. Well, we don't ever see that. Oof, there goes the Cavor.
See, you're lucky. See, we're lucky. We don't get to see that in game chat because all the spectators, but more importantly, they're in voice comms. So, right, he can get yelled at personally without worrying about chat.
Now, notice, look at the time. Oh, I just moved my clock. Look at the time.
2 minutes left.
And then look at the score. Oh, that's a huge kill from the Lightning there on the Vakpalin. Lightning has to turn away now and, like, survive. And yeah, DSNF2 can still clutch this, even though they're down 2 ships. Borodino's got radar at the ready. Even if the lightning dies, I think that might still be enough points. Borodino is just charging on it, and he didn't use his radar, interestingly enough. Probably because he spotted the lightning.
Well,
now...
it's kind of funny how that works.
Oh. Ouch. Boomsay, what did you do?
He took a lot of damage.
Did take a lot of damage. I was expecting him to come up to this part of the island here so that the Borodino has to radar or risk being torped in the in the face and the side. Instead, the lightning just came out in the middle and said, "Hey, here I am. Come kill me. Easy win."
You know where I would have went? I would have went to sea in between the two islands.
Yeah, that would have worked exactly well too. Well, let's see if Pumse has any more torpedoes at the ready. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
Probably
Those
won't be
aren't
enough.
gonna kill.
Oh, they did! They got the kill! They got the kill!
What?
And
Streamers
that's-
are idiots.
and that's
GG.
that's GG.
That smoke lasts. Yeah, that smoke lasts way longer.
And that's the
than
match.
15 seconds. All right, John Bart, you could die for your insolence of letting your teammate die.
Chat, that's a great clip moment, and there is a competition for clipping. You get 3 distant voyage containers if you clip the most epic moment as judged by the mods. So clip those kinds of moments and share them in this Clash of the Classes Discord. Get yourself some distant voyage containers. In the meantime, congratulations to DSNF2 with a 3-1 win over SURIA.
Oh, so that's it? Was our 4th game? Like, they happen so fast.
They do indeed. Let's put the winner screen up. So you guys can all see the logo that DSNF2 did not submit.